Listen, Michelle, your wedding reception is off. What? This is so sudden. Chris and I are already married, remember? I just came to introduce you to my mum earlier today. Yes, but you're from a single-parent household. But you knew that already. Yes, I did. I was against it from the start. I couldn't let my son marry someone from such a background. But he insisted and my husband liked you, so I reluctantly agreed. So, why now? Seeing you and your mother today made it clear. You both look so poor. I can't have my family associated with you guys. Judging us by appearance? We worked hard our whole lives. It's unfair to judge us just by how we look. Whatever you say won't change my mind. It doesn't matter how hard you work. It's about my family's honor. I can't accept this. But letting someone low class like you into my family would be a disaster. Low class? You're poor and uneducated. No way I can accept that. My family owns Carrington Enterprises. We're one of the top companies in the world. We can't have someone like you as a daughter-in-law. I see. Your mother looked just as poor. I can't see her as the same kind of human as me. She's more like an alien from Mars. Calling my mum an alien? She barely spoke during a meeting. Maybe she couldn't understand our language. I should have got a Martin translator for her. Such a terrible thing to say. It's one thing to insult me, but my mum, she's an amazing woman who raised me on her own. What's so amazing about that? Just a poor woman raising another poor person. So I don't want anything to do with low-class people like you. Please, just disappear. Are you saying we're low-class because we lack money and degrees? Of course, it's common sense, isn't it? Don't ask such obvious questions. I can't accept this. Background and education shouldn't matter in marriage. Thinking it doesn't matter in the problem. What if you tarnish Carrington Enterprises' reputation? We have over 10,000 employees. Their livelihoods depends on the company. Are you saying a marriage would put all those employees at risk? Yes, the company's image is crucial. Bringing in someone who might cause trouble is a major risk. But you don't directly work for the company, right? Your husband is the CEO, but you're not involved. So what? I still care about protecting it. It's where Richard and Chris work. Are you willing to sacrifice yourself for the company? Where is this coming from? If not, you're not fit to be a family. I've always dedicated myself to the business needs. That's admirable. But Richard approves of a marriage and Chris wants to stay married to me. If they're okay with it, why are you against it? I told you. I was against it from the start. Meeting you today confirmed you're not fit for my family. I still don't understand why you have to stir things up when everyone else doesn't have any problems. Are you saying I'm an outsider, not a part of this family? My last name is Carrington and I'm always supported my husband. You're treating me like an outsider because I'm not an employee. No, that's not what I meant. I know you contributed a lot to the company, but you've got some nerve treating your mother-in-law as an outsider. Fine, where are you now? Come back here. What? Let's talk this over again. Okay, understood. Serves you right. Your suit is ruined, isn't it? Not that it matters, it's probably a cheap one anyway. This is outrageous, throwing an egg at me as soon as I walk in the door. I would never let Chris marry into a poor family. If you don't want another egg, get out now. This suit was a gift from my mum. So what? Turn the crap into a rag. Just so you know, you brought this on yourself. You treated me like an outsider. Too bad the egg didn't hit your face. I aimed for it. You're way out of line. Did you call me back just to do this and then tell me to leave? I was angry, so I had to do something. You talked back to someone superior. You should have accepted this to happen. You started this whole thing. I'm allowed to because I'm way above you. Now I have no more time for you. Shoo, go away and never come near Chris again. But we're already married. Then get a divorce right now. Jeez. That felt good. Now that the poor person is gone, I'll find a more suitable wife for my son. How dare you treat my daughter so horribly? What? Your daughter? Is this? It's Denise. We met earlier. I'm Michelle's mother. Oh, hello again. Why are you messaging me? I mean, how did you get my number? I got it from Michelle. I have something important to tell you. What is it? I'm going to ruin Carrington Enterprises. What? Ruin my husband's company? A poor single mother like you couldn't possibly do that. Do you have any idea how big it is? Let me rephrase. I'm not going to ruin the company itself, but you personally. Huh. How? Step by step. First of all, let's start with the most important thing. I have a recording of you throwing an egg at Michelle. What? She had a voice recorder in her pocket. It captured everything you said and did. A voice recorder? Why? I gave it to her in case something happened. And it seems something did. I'm going to expose this recording to the public. You. Throwing eggs is assault. And you admitted to aiming at her face. When the world finds out the wife of Carrington's CEO did this, the company's stock will be affected, right? I was quiet when we met to record your behavior. Everything you've said and done is recorded. Unbelievable. Why would you do this? I knew your true nature and took precautions. I expected you to do something, so I prepared. You can't get away with this. Yes, it's your actions that are unacceptable. I have recordings of the moment you threw the egg and every single one of your abusive comments. Wait. You shouldn't underestimate poor people. It can come back to bite you like this. Huh. Bite me over something as trivial as this? Do you know how big Carrington Enterprises is? Richard can easily make this whole thing disappear. Isn't he overseas right now? I read he's working on an important international project. In the middle of that, do you think he'll forgive you for causing such trouble? You don't know anything. I know him the best. Oh, really? Then I'll call him. Wait, you're calling him? Yes, so I'll take a leave for now. Hold on, what are you doing? He's kind and won't care about this. What is happening? Richard just called and said he was divorcing me immediately. Oh, impressive. The CEO of a top company makes quick decisions. I don't understand anything. I let him hear the recording of you throwing an egg at Michelle. And of course, all the insults you hurled at her. He also listened to how you insulted and belittled us during a meeting. He wants a divorce just because of that? He has no choice. As a CEO of a world-renowned corporation, he can't have someone like you as a wife. But I was only telling the truth. If you think saying poor people are dumb and low-level is truth, you're gravely mistaken. How? How did you get this private number in the first place? Of course, someone told me. Who? Who told you? Think about it, and it's obvious. No. Chris? Bingo. He never wanted Michelle and me to meet you. He said you were wicked, but you turned out to be worse, a complete bigot. Did he really say that? I don't believe it. He always puts me first. He's a kind boy and always takes my side. He is indeed kind, but he's not on your side. What? He said he trusted his father. When his father had to go on an urgent business trip and couldn't attend the meeting, he anticipated you'd do something terrible. So he prepared the voice recorder to capture your actions. What? He was the one? Of course. Poor folks like me couldn't afford such a fancy device. I suggested it and he proved it. Oh my God. What is this? Does this mean both my husband and my son betrayed me? Chris has given up on you, but Richard trusted you until the end. And you completely shattered that trust. But a medium divorce is absurd. I won't accept it. You said the company image is everything. Keeping someone like you around is a huge risk. The image is important, but I'm different. I've always supported him and the company. Chris had some harsh words for you. He said you were always spending the family's money. No, he didn't say that. You don't work, don't do housework, and laze around at home while buying brand name items that don't suit you. Hey, that's rude. Well, it's not me saying this, it's your son. I usually don't interfere in other people's family matters. I think it's best you discuss this with him directly. I want to, but I can't reach him. Please, can you mediate for me? Mediate? Tell both of them I regret what happened and that I sincerely apologize. Let me remind you something. I think there's someone else you should be apologizing to first. Who? The fact that you can ask who so innocently is quite something. I can confidently say you have no sense of remorse. Give me a hint. A hint? I'm totally amazed by this. Maybe you should reflect on your action and ask yourself. About a hint? About who you should be apologized to. I'm so glad I didn't let my precious daughter get hurt by you any further. Oh, I get it. It's a trick question, isn't it? A trick question? Yes. First, I should apologize to Chris. He's the heir to Carrington Enterprises. From the CEO's perspectives, he's the most important. If I show I understand that, I'll be fine. I have to go now. I have nothing more to say. Michelle, please answer the phone. I'm working and can't take calls right now. What do you need? I want to apologize. I'm sorry, Michelle. I was wrong. Now you apologize. I was wondering when you would. Well, I got caught in the double trick question. It was tough to realize I needed to apologize to you first. Did you figure that out on your own? No. Chris told me after I kept pestering him with apologies. I didn't accept that apologizing to you was the correct answer. That was my blind spot. A blind spot? After all the insults and throwing an egg at me? You don't feel any remorse. But I'm apologizing now, aren't I? This is not it. They probably still think you were just stating facts. Well, it's true that many poor and uneducated people are troublemakers. You know, your mother is really an alien. She's so weird. You should watch out for her. She might be unusual, but she's also very dependable. Thanks to her, we managed to expose you. Expose me? What are you talking about? I apologize, so Richard and Chris will forgive me. You're delusional. You have to leave the house before Richard returns. He said that earlier, but I apologize to you now. Unbelievable. How spoiled are you? I don't even consider this an apology. Why not? I said sorry. Stop trying to play the victim. How exactly is that an apology with that kind of attitude? If you're serious, you'll pay me compensation and cover the treatment cost. Of course, I'll pay whatever you want. From your own money, not your family's. That's what true remorse means. Well, I love to, but I don't have the money. I'm a housewife. It's better for you to get the money quickly from the family, right? You're beyond help. I'll be filing a proper claim for damages, and you need to leave that house. Who do you think you are? Why should I listen to you? Because I'll be living there. What? Chris and I will be moving into that house. We need you to move out soon so we can prepare. Wait, is this for real? Yes, it is. So please move out quickly. Am I really kicked out of the house? I said that multiple times. You should start looking for a new place. But I don't have any money to find a new place. What am I supposed to do? That's not my concern. But I've done so much for the family and the company. You love Carrington Enterprises, right? Then sacrifice yourself for the company. What? Isn't that what you said it takes to be family? But kicking me out is cruel. Can't you talk to Richard for me, convince him not to divorce me? No, I can't. Why not? According to my mum, he's furious. He said he never wants to see your face again. No. After being kicked out, my mother-in-law tried to rely on her relatives. However, her bad reputation had already spread among them and no one would help her. It turns out my mum was the one who spread those rumors. After meeting my mother-in-law, she vowed to get back at her good, and she did just that. In the end, my mother-in-law used the money she received from the divorce settlement to rent a small apartment and start living alone. Her life is far from easy. She's living in extreme poverty. To think she looked down on poor people, and now she's one of them. I wonder how she feels about that. As for me, I'm happily living in Chris's family home with him and his father now that my mother-in-law is gone. My mum gets along well with the in-laws and we sometimes invite her over for dinner. She talks a lot, which can be a bit annoying at times, but I'm delighted to spend time with my family.
Hey, Naomi, what are you doing? Hold on for a minute. Sorry, I had a remote personal interview. What's up? Yeah, we were supposed to go to the amusement park tomorrow with the kids, right? Yep, that's right. Hey, wait a minute. Don't say... I'm sorry. I've got to go on a business trip. It's an urgent work. It's Mexico, so I'm gonna stay a little longer. I feel bad for the kids. Oh no, you're kidding, right? Again? That's what you said the other day when you canceled the aquarium trip. They will be so disappointed. I know, but it can't be helped. I have to work. You've been going on international business trips a lot. Something's wrong. Nothing's wrong. I'm busy. That means everything is going well. It's a good thing. It has been busy lately, so I just happen to have some business trips these days. Really? Before the aquarium, we were supposed to go camping. And we booked it, but you canceled it. I can't believe they keep announcing business trips the day before. This is not right. Is something wrong at work? No, it's nothing special. You work from home, so you wouldn't understand, but this is how it is if you work at an office. You know what I mean? I used to work at an office before. I work from home. But it wasn't like this. It's not like you get a sudden business trip every time. I have a different job as you. Besides, they expect a lot out of me. Hope you understand. Alright, then at least make up for it some other time. Tyler and Stefan were looking forward to the amusement park. I don't mind, but the kids. If you feel so, then why don't you take them out? How dare you? I mean, in the first place, I have a meeting outside once in a while. So I asked you to take them out during this weekend. Did you forget? Oh, was it so? Oh, maybe you're right. I told you to take them to the amusement park because I have an irregular work on the weekend. I mean, seriously. I'm sorry, but I have a business trip. I can't help it. I'll come home this evening, packing my stuff, and head to the destination tonight. You're leaving tonight? I have a meeting first thing tomorrow morning in Mexico. I'm too lazy to get up early and I can't be late. On your day off? Wow, what a hard work. So Tyler and Stefan, can you ask your mother since she lives near us? I'm sorry. I'll ask her. Seriously, you have to make it up sometime. They both have been complaining that they're not able to play with their dad at all. If you keep like this, they'll leave you eventually. Tell them that I'm working hard as the head of the family. Make sure you tell them. The head of the family is not at home though. Don't be so moody. I'll talk to my boss so I can make it up. If I tell him my family is about to fall apart if I don't spend time with you guys, I'm sure I can get some time off. Trust me. Okay. Make some time for them ASAP. You've been canceling our plans continuously. Okay. I'll just finish up the remaining work and go home. Can you have my bag ready? Okay, what else do you need? I'll get everything ready when I get back, so it's fine. Thanks. Are you leaving after dinner? No, I'll leave as soon as I pack up. You don't need to do anything else. I'll buy something for dinner on the way, so don't worry about it. I'll see you later. This has been going on for the past year or so, and I suspect Ken of cheating on me. I knew that his company was nice and his boss was a good man, and that he would never expect such a crazy business trip. How could he suddenly go on an international business trips? This was just not right. Still, I was afraid to look into it and see if this was really cheating, so I was holding off on the divorce for the sake of the children. Naomi, have you gone to bed? I'm going home now, but it looks like I forgot my keys. Can you open the door? Hi. Oh, really? I was just about to go to bed with the kids. How long will it take you to get home? Well, in about an hour. I'll be home as soon as I can. I'll stay up for you then, so let me know when you arrive. If you ring the doorbell, the kids will wake up. I'm sorry, you're usually in bed by now. I mean, did you forget your key at home? I can't find it anywhere. Where did you leave it? Oh, really? Maybe I dropped it somewhere. I don't know. Hey, don't lose our key. We have to change the lock. If it's not at home, maybe it's at work. Maybe you should go back and get it. You're not even sure if it's at work. What if you can't find it? I had a drink with my clients tonight, so I'm going straight home from there. If I go back to the office now, it's a long way and they'll probably be closed. I'll check it tomorrow. So you're okay with that? I'm scared, then I'll lock the chain, so let me know when you come home. Okay, don't worry. And if you don't have the key at your office, I'll have to change the lock. Let me know as soon as possible. Copy that. Anyway, I'll be home in an hour. I'll look around in my other bag when I get back. Yes, please. Look for anything you can think of. I know you're sleepy. You're usually in bed by now. I'm so sorry. It's okay. I usually take the kids to bed and then sleep with them, but it's not like I can't stay awake. Don't worry about it. I'll get on the train and get home ASAP. It's okay, you don't have to rush. You'll end up coming home all sweaty. I'm going to take a shower when I get home anyway, so I'll be fine. I'm so ready to take a shower. I'll have your pajamas ready. I'll leave them in the bathroom. Thanks, I'll take a quick shower and go to bed. If the key wasn't at home, I would have to go to the office first thing tomorrow morning to find it. Okay, well, I'll be waiting for you at home, so come home soon. Be safe. Okay. I'll let you know when I get home. I decided to watch a late-night TV show that I usually don't watch while waiting for Ken. Then, that TV show convinced me that he was cheating, which I had been avoiding until now. I decided that I had no choice but to get over it, so I gradually packed up my belongings for a week and prepared to leave the house. Naomi, sorry. I'm going on another business trip from tomorrow. Again? You promised to go out to make up for the amusement park. How dare you? I'm really sorry. It's work. All I can do is apologize. Yeah, I'm used to it. The business trip is from tomorrow, but I'll leave tonight, so I can't come home tonight. I'm so sorry. What about your things? I keep them at my office just in case something like this happens. Oh, by the way, I found the key in a bag at the office. Sorry for making you worried. Well, that's great. I don't have to change the lock. Yeah, good thing. Okay, I'm about to leave, so I might not be able to reply for a while. This time I'm going to a rural area, so I'm afraid it might have a bad signal. Oh yeah? Okay, well, I'll let you know what I need to tell you first. Good timing. What? Let's get divorced. What? Divorce? What's wrong all of a sudden? Don't tell me it's because I've recently canceled the plans. But I told you that's because of work, right? I mean, this is not something you talk about through text. I know it's work, but those cancellations are the reason we're getting divorced. I told you it's work, so I don't have a choice. Don't annoy me so much. Work? Don't make me laugh. You're cheating on me. Did you think I know nothing? I told you I'm not cheating on you. I suspected it all along, but I didn't want to admit it. I didn't want to get divorced for the kid's sake, so I didn't want to look into it. But the other day, I saw it accidentally. Saw what? When you forgot the key and I was up unusually late at night, I watched a late night show that I normally don't watch. That's when I was convinced. Late night show? What the hell did you watch? You must have some idea. You looked so happy being interviewed. I haven't seen such a happy face for a long time. No, wait, what? It really went on the air? I knew you had an idea. You have another house besides ours, don't you? The show was like introducing people's house. Not our house, but you went to the house where you live with another woman. The clothes in the bag you were wearing on TV were the same clothes you were wearing when you canceled the movie. Because you said you had a business trip. I saw it all. No, that's wrong. What is wrong? That was a fake. There was a script. What it's like to live in a foreign country program. Everything was prepared and I just helped with it. The TV director was a friend of mine. He insisted me to do it. Oh, that newborn baby was a fake too. How did you find a mixed-race baby? I know, right? TV stations are amazing. Hey, did you really think I wouldn't take any actions? What do you mean? Of course I looked into it. I knew something was going on. If you didn't have anything to hide, you would have told me. You don't want people to misunderstand you for hiding it, do you? Right. So what did you find out? I had a detective investigate your background. And I also went to the company with the lawyer and asked about your business trip. Wait, you asked the company? Yes. They said you haven't gone to a business trip since you joined the company. And you've been with your partner for the past 5 years? You've been back and forth between here and Mexico. And you have a newborn child. Hey, what did you want to do for having 2 families? Explain it in a way I can understand. It just kind of happened. I mean, you can't help it if you have kids. You didn't think it was disrespectful to both of us? Neither of the child is going to have no father on the paper. What were you thinking? That's why I'm supporting them by paying their living expenses. That's why you spend less on our living expenses and keep canceling the plans with Tyler and Stefan. You don't have the guts or the strength to support 2 families. Don't cheat on me so easily. You're also working and making money, so there's no problem. We have money to live on. That's not the point. Well, that's why you're like this. Anyway, I hope you get divorced and you pay the child support. I've been packing up and moving my stuff out little by little for the past week. I really don't need a family head who doesn't even notice that. Okay, that's enough. You were moving your stuff out? Thank God my parents' house is close by. I'll move there. And look for a new place once I'm done with the divorce and everything. My parents said there's no need to rush, so... What? Your parents knew about this? I mean, I can't believe you were planning to move out without letting me know. There's no way I'm going to tell you about moving out to someone who's going to be a stranger after the divorce. Are you nuts? I don't accept divorce. Are you going to stay married to me and keep cheating on me? You're happy now, so why don't we just keep things the way they are? It would be easier for you if your husband didn't come home, wouldn't it? The only one who is happy is you, stupid. I don't want to live this life of suspecting cheating or expecting you anymore, so I'm divorcing you and I'm giving you to your partner. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm abandoning you. Don't talk to me like I'm a thing. I'll have a lawyer talk to your partner. You'll both have to pay me the child support. The kids are still young, so I wonder how much you have to pay me. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Wait a minute, Naomi, I did cheat on you. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry about that. But I never intended to divorce you at all. I don't have enough money to pay the child support. I'll take Tyler and Stefan to the amusement park, the aquarium, and even camping. So what? Will you reconsider the divorce? I can't. You betrayed us for 5 years and now you want to go to an amusement park and an aquarium to make it up for it? That's not going to make up for 5 years of betrayal. Even the kids say they're okay without their dad. No, I'm really sorry. I should have looked into it sooner when I started to suspect, instead of being afraid. As a result, I made Tyler and Stefan feel sad by canceling so many times. I've decided to prioritize things and live with them. And for that reason, I don't need you. If you feel bad, make sure you pay the money. Don't say that. Of course I can't. The house is rented in your name. If you want to cancel the lease, do so. We don't need it anymore. Wait, Naomi, you'll understand if we talk. Please just listen to me. Understand what? The reason for the affair? The good thing about cheating? About the affair? Or about how wonderful your Mexican wife is? Or how wonderful Mexico is? Are you kidding me? I don't want to understand them. Well then, I guess we'll just have to discuss the rest with a lawyer. We're leaving the house now. Please, Naomi, wait. I like my life the way it is. Please reconsider. I hate the life I have now and I will get a new life. You know how long I've put up with you. I'm sick of it. Oh no, Naomi, please, don't say we're getting divorced. Please. In the end, with the help of my lawyer, Ken and I got divorced. I demanded the child support and property division to Ken. He got upset and complained to the broadcaster by saying they destroyed the family because of that TV program, but they said he signed a permission to film. But because of that, people around him noticed the 5-year affair in the second family, so he is now living a lonely life with no one around him. What happened to the other partner? Of course they broke up right away. It seems like she went back to her parents' home. I guess she wasn't interested in a man without money.